Moving on to Sunday's fixtures, we've got Everton at home to Stoke on Sunday lunchtime. Talk about Everton to begin with. They've won their last two. Many would say they're back in business and kind of looking to push on in December. They're in a similar position to Stoke, so they need to push on, don't they?
They do. It's kind of this game's quite interesting as much as you've got Stoke, who most people perceive as only going backwards because the Europa League exploits it. You've got Everton kind of getting their early season slump out of the way, moving forward.
They always do that, don't they?
Always do it, but they've started to crank up a little bit and they're moving up the table slowly. So they will, but they'll be targeting the 8th position, or I mean, they would like to go higher, obviously, but that's where they want to be coming in.
Top of the rest.
Exactly, the best of the rest. I think that's all Everton can hope for.
Okay, so we'll go for Stoke City. They ended a run of 4 straight defeats with a victory last weekend against Blackburn. Crouch scored, which was good because he hasn't been in the goals exactly recently. But they do need to improve their Europa League to Premier League form. Obviously, when they're playing in Europe this week, they need to get rid of that, because if they're going to progress in the Europa League, which they have, then it's just got to get better. So
exactly, they look like they should qualify from the group, which would be brilliant for them, massive achievement. But how that impacts upon their league form, the two need to go hand in hand, because obviously you need league position to get into the Europa League, and so they need to improve that. They looked really good against Blackburn. Blackburn were terrible.
It's probably the sort of a game that showed that it was just a little bit of a slump. It's not a crisis or anything. They're still a team that are going to win a lot of games.
That's the thing. The setup Tony Pulis has, he's got Matty Everton and Jermaine Pennant on the wing, and you've got a big lad up front, so 2 quick men out wide and a big guy up front. It's a combination that's going to work more often than not, so they'll be fine this season.
Go for prediction on Everton versus Stoke. There's not a lot to call again to in these ones, lots of close games this weekend, so I'm going to go for a score draw. I'm going to go for Everton 2, Stoke 2.
I think Everton's form has been just a little bit too good. Stoke will be tired from midweek. I'll go 2-0 Everton.